Welcome to Faithfully Podcast, where we talk news, culture, and Christianity. I'm your host, Nicola Menzi. Christian comedian John Crist has been accused by several women of sexual misconduct. According to the report published by Charisma News, the allegations include, but are not limited to, individually sexting multiple women during the same time period, initiating sexual relationships with married women and women in committed relationships, offering show tickets in exchange for sexual favors, and repeatedly calling these women late at night while drunk. End quote. In the wake of the allegations, Netflix has opted to put his comedy special, quote, on hold, while Chris has pulled the plug on his own tour. He also released a lengthy statement in response to the allegations from the five women highlighted in the Charisma article. In his statement, Crist acknowledges the allegations and denies being guilty, quote here, guilty of everything I've been accused of. He does, however, say he's guilty of treating, quote, relationships with women far too casually, in some cases even recklessly. He goes on to call his behavior destructive and sinful, adding that he's violated his own Christian beliefs, convictions, and values, and have hurt many people in the process. The Christian comedian who has more than 526,000 YouTube subscribers and more than 1.3 million combined followers on Instagram and Twitter, per CNN, says he has over the years privately sought and received regular professional treatment for his sexual sin and addiction struggles. In other news, Francis Chan and his family are leaving the United States and moving to Hong Kong. Chan made the announcement during his final chapel appearance at Azusa Pacific University, according to Fox News. Chan, his wife, and their kids plan to be in Hong Kong by February of next year. The former megachurch pastor and best-selling author of books such as Forgotten God and Crazy Love said he got something like an epiphany while evangelizing hut to hut in Myanmar slums a few months ago. According to Chan, these people had never even heard of him, that is, Jesus, and the eagerness, the way they listened, seeing people get baptized, it was just like, wow, what do we do on a normal day that even compares to this? Chan followed up his chapel announcement with an official statement on his website, revealing that he actually felt called to Hong Kong about 9 years ago. But the move didn't happen right away because he felt that God made it clear that there were two things he had to do in the States before he could go anywhere else. Chan says these two things were for him to display a different picture of church and a different picture of marriage/family. Apparently, the whole Chan clan, including the former pastor's two married daughters and their husbands and kids, will be making the move to Asia come February. Chan says, a lot can change between now and then, but we are heading in this direction unless the Lord redirects us. I have no idea how long I will stay in Hong Kong. We will just try to discern the Spirit's leading daily. Finally, we've got a mix of good and bad news regarding Texas pastor and popular author Dr. Tony Evans. A few weeks ago, the megachurch pastor revealed in an Instagram post that his wife's cancer had returned and that chemotherapy and radiation are no longer options for her. Pastor Evans and his family, however, are looking to God for a miracle. Evans says in the post, our prayers are full of faith, hope, and expectancy. We would appreciate you praying with that same spirit. Mrs. Evans is said to be getting 24/7 care at home, surrounded by her family, which include Priscilla Shire, recording artist Anthony Evans, Crystal Evans, and Jonathan Evans. Pastor Evans also made headlines recently when he became the first African American scholar to author a complete Bible commentary and the first African American to publish a study Bible, according to publisher Lifeway. The release marks Evans' 50th year in ministry. Personally, I haven't gotten a chance to take a look at the study Bible or commentary as yet, but I suspect they might make a good companion to my African Heritage Study Bible. Those are just some of the latest happenings in U.S. Christian news. Don't forget, you can find links to all of the stories we highlight, along with other relevant info at faithfullymagazine.com. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Faithfully Podcast.